So it's June 6, 2024. It's the 80th anniversary of D-Day. Putin wasn't invited to the D-Day ceremonies, but both Biden and Macron used today to emphasize the fight in Ukraine and how it's really Putin who's the now center of authoritarian evil. Biden said, quote, to surrender to bullies, to bow down to dictators is simply unthinkable. And then he also took a swipe at isolationists and saying it was not good 80 years ago and it's not good today. But he's right about that. It's not good. Macron used this time to announce that the French would be giving Ukraine Mirage 2005 fighters. And he didn't say how many fighters, but they are apparently on their way. Second big story, pilot training. So the United States, so Ukraine says that it can put about 30 pilots through pilot training, but the United States only has 12 slots. Now, I don't understand this. And these 12 slots by September, and I don't understand that. Like, you've had 2 years to work through the scenario here. And both Romania and Denmark are also involved in the training, and they don't have sufficient slots to be able to train the number of pilots that Ukraine can put forward, but there's not the slots there. And so this just seems like an unforced error to me. Third big story, Japan Prime Minister Kishida is going to attend the Swiss Peace Conference. Now, the Swiss Peace Conference is coming up. It is June 15th to 16th, and that's big. It's big for an important reason. The world is watching what is happening in Ukraine with Russia, and China, Xi is watching in China, and he's taking notes as well. So Japan and the Philippines and South Korea and Indonesia and Australia are forming kind of a almost Western coalition in the East to prevent China from potentially doing what Russia has just done to Ukraine. So Zelensky was just talking to Marcos in the Philippines. The Prime Minister from Japan is coming to this conference as well, so that's a pretty important thing. The idea is they have to be able to uphold the rules-based international order and not let Russia do to Ukraine. If they can do that to Ukraine, why can't China do to Taiwan and others in the region what Russia has just done? Okay, that's all that I have. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the likes and the shares and the subscribes. And from one of my board members, I want you to hear this.
I'm John McElravy, and thank you for being the kind of person that cares about Ukraine.